What up, YouTube? This is your president, the presidential tourist, back with another food review, restaurant review video. I'm here at a Cracker Barrel in Davenport, Florida. It's someplace I haven't eaten in over 20 years. I've been meaning to come here forever. Especially they had that big controversy last year with them changing the logo, which they ended up doing. And I almost came here last year to do it, and I just didn't get a chance to get all the way over here into Davenport. This is the closest location. But you know what? I was passing through. Why not give it a try and review and try it? It's been forever. Like I said, over 20 years since I've been to a Cracker Barrel. And I'm looking forward to checking out their old country store that they have in there. All right, you know what that means? Let's get to it. Yeah. Just want to show you the front. They always have a ton of those rocking chairs. And you could purchase one if you want. I know the colored one, the colored multicolored ones are like $2.39. The other ones might be a little bit cheaper, but they're running like a 30% off each chair right now. And the parking lot is pretty big. Let's show you. And there's more off to the sides, I believe. Here's their store hours. I'm assuming it's the same for the restaurant as well. Cool Cracker Barrel barrel. Like I said right here. Their adult rockers are, oh, I thought it was 30% off? They're $30 off. So this one here is like $2.39, so this would be $2.09. So if they're $30 off. Pretty nice chairs, but still kind of expensive. Yeah. All the cool signs. Look at that Dr. Pepper sign up there. Nice long porch. And they do the long porch for a reason. It kind of gives you like old country store, old country home feel type thing. All right. Okay, we had a choice with our meal to get either cornbread or biscuits. We decided to get a mixture of both. So here it is. Wow, this is a really soft basket. There's a two, and then mixture of different jellies. Looks good. Alright guys, let me show you the menu quickly. We already ordered, we already picked something out. But this is the first time, haven't been to a Cracker Barrel in at least over 20 years. So this is the first time in such a long time. I'll show you what we got. First off, here's the shareables, appetizers. And we got the fried pickles. And then they have like a daily special. Today was broccoli and cheddar chicken. They do have soups and salads. And they had some limited edition stuff. I thought about this, but I didn't really feel like dealing with bones right now in a meal. So I decided not to. Plus I had like rotisserie chicken the other day. They do have breakfast all day. I thought of breakfast, but no, I was hungry for lunch stuff. I got an unsweet tea right there. And there's the drinks. So I got tea. Oh, we ended up getting the meatloaf. Now we had a choice of 2 or 3 sides. I got a 3-side one. I ended up getting steak fries, mashed potatoes, and seasoned rice. Mom actually got 2 salads and mashed potatoes with gravy. I'll show you what we got. Got the best classic meatloaf with the 3 classic sides. I thought about this, but I ended up getting this instead. Then there's some like country combos. Yeah, I thought of it, but no. I was being honest. I was hungry for the meatloaf, guys. That's what I got. Just kind of show this to you quickly. I might even consider it a hamburger, but I actually had a hamburger the other day. So I did not get it. That breakfast burger looked really good. You still have that classic game you could play with here. And we also ordered 2 of these to take home to have a meal later. We got the crispy home-style chicken with mac and cheese. And then a smokehouse grilled chicken with mashed potatoes. So they're only $6 each for these. I don't anticipate them to be very big, but they'll be good for a meal later, you know. We came into the store, and I'm going to film walk around the store. After we eat, that store was very big. Because they have all this cool stuff on the walls. Look at all this stuff. Not too busy right now. Here is the meatloaf, and it came really quick, like less than 5 minutes. Here is the pickles, and I gotta take a picture of all of that. Here's Mom's meatloaf and gravy. Thank you. Yes. Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here's Mom's meatloaf with mashed potatoes gravy. Here's her one salad she got. That was the side. And then one salad too. Okay. Okay, we just finished our meal and I just paid. And I wanted to show you around the store. I was hoping to get like a Cracker Barrel refrigerator magnet. She's not sure they have one. Oh, look, they have some cool old-timey records. What do they have here? What's this? Oh, this looks like it's actually signed, doesn't it? Barbara Mandrell. I remember her. Oh, 450 is 750. Actually, it might even be autographed, too. Oh, that's cool. I'll look more of these in a few minutes, but kind of want to show you around all the stuff. Look at that cool Rubik's Cube. I don't want to make this video like hugely long. This store is a lot bigger than I thought it was. The store is bigger than what I remember from when I went to Cracker Barrel 20-something years ago. They do have some other refrigerator magnets, but I think they're just like Florida ones, which I don't need. Like I said, this video is not going to be huge. I'm not going to go over everything. There's just a lot here. Oh, you know, this is a play on Mountain Goo. A play on Mountain Dew. That's cool. That's a freeze-dried candy. This is like the toys and stuff section. Stuffy animals. I'm good on toys. I'm a little bit too big for this stuff now. Just pan along this wall. Oh, decoy, a fake can of Spam you hide your money in. That's a cool idea. Some cast iron plates, or pans, I mean. I just bought one similar like that the other day. There's the bathrooms. Oh, look, they have some old-timey soda. Ooh. several of these I've actually have tried. There's still a lot of them I haven't. Dad's is always a good root beer. I've had Virgil's, I had Screechers, I had this Nihi, I had some Boylan brands, I've had Stewart's, I think the Flying Cauldron, Verner's, I had Alley 8. That's cool. Dr. Enough. Might buy one of those. Let's see. And some black licorice. Fortunately, I just bought some of that the other day, so I don't need any of that. Big beefy sausage, but actually, I am not very hungry. Ooh, look at that. 1951 recipe. Yeah. Mr. B. That's cool. You do have a good amount of like old-timey candy and stuff. Cinnamon bears. Oh, gummy bananas. I could come here just to get some of this stuff. Ooh, fudge. How much is that? $8.49. That. Very tempting, but I don't think so. Pecan logs. That's good. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. I'm still hoping to find a Cracker Barrel refrigerator magnet. She didn't think they had any, but she says to check around just in case. Cool looking clock. Of course, Legoland's not too far, so they're going to have some Legoland stuff. Ooh, this stuff smells great. I think I mentioned earlier, she said her candles are on sale. Let's definitely smell that stuff. Incense and things. Oh, what is this stuff? Okay. A decoration. Some like decorative chain. That's cool. $24.95, I think. $99. Okay, so this is a quick little walkthrough. They have a lot of stuff here, obviously. I'm not going to go, like I said, through everything. But you definitely got to check out Cracker Barrel and check it out. This is a lot more than I thought it was going to be, to be honest. You'll probably see this in a couple places. I'm going to put this in a video of its own, and a video where I review everything, the food and everything, so you see it twice. All right. All right, just wanted to give my quick wrap up of everything. First off, everything in there was super nice. The store was really impressive. It was bigger than I remember it being when I went to a Cracker Barrel over 20 years ago. They had so much more stuff than when I went to one. Everything was in there really clean. You know, everyone was doing their thing. Everyone was super nice. Our waiter was incredibly great, really attentive, really polite. Hands down, one of the best waiters I ever had. Yeah, everything in there was really great. With regard to food, most of it's positive. My biggest complaint with it is definitely the portion sizes are a lot smaller than they were when I came here over 20 years ago. Well, I didn't come to this one, I went to another one. But I understand restaurant practices changing. Portion sizes have gotten smaller because of costs. You want to keep up bigger portions, you have to do even more expensive, or more you got to charge per the customer. And it's definitely more expensive than it was when I came here or came to a Cracker Barrel many years ago. So I understand portion sizes, prices. It's definitely more pricey than it was when I came here. But 20 plus years, that's how it is. And then I understand. I'm not bitching and moaning and complaining. I know some people might think I'm being like a boomer Karen about it. I'm not. Just pointing out it's definitely more expensive than it was when I came here. And the portion sizes are definitely smaller. But put that off to the side. With the food itself, I was fairly happy. The fried pickles I thought was really good. They were a little salty, but most places always make them too salty. But I liked it. Dipped into the ranch. It was really good. The meatloaf, I got it with the 3 sides. I liked the potatoes. Mom didn't. So she told the waiter she didn't like them if he could bring her something else, and he brought her green beans, which is what she requested. I thought the mashed potatoes was good. She thought some of the things was a little too salty, like the gravy, which I do agree the gravy was a little too salty, but I don't know, gravies tend to be that way. I thought some of the food items could add a little less salt, but I did still like them. I thought the meatloaf was really good. It had like these little pieces of pepper in there and everything, the spices. I liked it. The salad was probably the better size. We didn't realize till after, but there's an extra $2.59 charge per salad because that's a premium side. So when you pick the size for that, make sure you pick a classic side. If not, you're doing an upcharge. If you do an accident, do a premium side. I thought the salad was really fresh and everything. Definitely very good salad. The rice I thought was a little good, or it was great. I thought it was a little dry though, but that's not much of a problem with me. I don't care if the rice is dry or wet or not. I love rice either way. So I liked it. I'm trying to think. Oh, the tea was nice and fresh. So they definitely keep that thing clean and keep that going. I thought the tea was great. The biscuits I really enjoyed with the butter. The only thing is they should do like a whipped butter. Instead of the regular ones, they take it out of the fridge. It's kind of like rock hard. So you might want it to warm up for a few minutes before you use it. I didn't try any of the cornbread, but we did take that home. And of course, I took those 2 meals to go that we're going to have later. I'm assuming they're smaller because they're at $6, so they're probably smaller ones, but that's fine. I'm trying to think if there's anything I missed. Overall, I was fairly happy. Like I said, portion sizes, and it's definitely more expensive than it was the last time I was here. But that's expected. This is 2026. Things change. But the experience, a very family-friendly environment. They have nice music playing. The place is clean. Everyone there was really nice. And I thought, like I said, the store was very impressive. So yeah, I don't really have much of complaints. I would definitely come here again if I'm passing through the area. I definitely recommend you to try a Cracker Barrel, and I'm glad they kept the old logo. I just think the old logo says classic Cracker Barrel. If they would have changed it, it wouldn't have been a very big deal for me, but I do like the old one. I think the old one's cool. But yeah, that's it. This one's in Davenport, Florida. I know they have one in Lakeland. I think they have a couple in Kissimmee. That's in Central Florida. I don't know about any other locations. But if you happen to go to Cracker Barrel, especially this location, because you've seen this video, let them know that the Presidential Tourist sent you. Yeah, definitely check it out if you want a good family-friendly environment and some good tasting food and good service. Come to Cracker Barrel. And again, this is one on Davenport, Florida, and it's on 27, the street 27. All right, I got to get going. Any comments, questions, let me know. Thank you for watching. All right, everybody, bye.